Hi, good evening. I decided to just do a quick impromptu live stream because why not? Um, Although I don't have the greatest camera setup, but what's new? Well, I hope everybody's doing well, and I wonder if everybody's been keeping up with things or if they've just been trying to get through the day. I would love to hear from viewers out there. How is everybody? What is new or what is going on in your neck of the woods? What's going on in mine? Well, just let's see. I wake up. I have been remembering to be grateful right away as soon as I wake up. So I say thank you. I found a really cool song that I'll link below that reminded me to do that. It's kind of like instructions for people like us or people on a journey, spiritual. And so, yeah, that reminded me to wake up and say thank you. So I wake up and I say thank you. And then I ask for protection, protect the realms. And then I try to listen and try to be guided. And some things are repetitive, and some things are new and evolving. So I still can say every day brings something new. A little, things get a little bit better and better. But life is definitely still lifing for me. How's everybody else? I feel like if I could even identify what energies are what, maybe I'm feeling this moon energy. I don't keep up with astrology. I was actually an astrologist, of a cosmologist, amateur astrologist, really just a seeker. I don't like labels, right? Labels just box you in, you know? But yeah, I'm not. So I don't even know like what's usually going on in that realm. So, but I do feel strong energies. The past few hours, I felt kind of like sore out of nowhere, um, which isn't out of the ordinary, but I'm learning how to kind of maneuver that more and more. Another cool thing that I've been doing is kind of doing like a realm shift. Oh, there I see comments. Okay, cool. I know it does sometimes. I mean, we kind of are, but if you think about it, some of those shows in the false reality, as cool as they were, like, and as interesting as they were, and as like intriguing as they are written in a sense to, I mean, I feel it's very deep for me to say this, but I feel like they're written to where, things are flipped around where it really matters, and they are made to be scary where it probably shouldn't be. Kind of like Kate and I have been talking about the void and the abyss and how, well, she has some really good videos, so I'll link them below. because I'm not really going to explain it very well, but I guess I kind of noticed a while back that actually that's where souls, spirits like us strive to be and like want to be. Um, whether it seems that way or not, I think that's just kind of the insight that I'm getting. Like, that is the realm of the mother and of endless possibilities. So, yeah, but it is definitely, I'm not going to say it's not. Um, really interesting, right? And definitely feels intense at times. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Daryl. Scott. Good to see you. Scott Light Warrior Craig. Super nice to see you. Daryl. So, big changes, magnetic fields. Yeah, so that's what I'm really able to kind of see now. I apologize if you're hearing a car just pulled up and like is just kind of running next to me. So hopefully it's not making too much noise and hopefully you can hear me all right. But yeah, so I believe that the gamma light coming in from many of the cosmological events, but very specifically the star Sirius, very possibly the star Sirius C, or just like that whole system of the Sirius stars coming back into orbit with our, very closely with our sun. And the changes that that's creating because of the gamma light. Because I believe that Sirius is a large emanator of gamma light. But I noticed 3, 4 years ago now, it's so hard to like keep up with that timeline right now for me. But it's all here on my channel, like if I go back. And it's really cool because longtime subscriber Monica has been going back and checking out some of my videos and that I haven't seen in a while. So I've been sharing them on the community page. But if you, hello. So yeah, check those out because there's a lot of good stuff that we talked about and thought about back then that makes more sense now. Hold on, dude. I don't know. People are kind of annoying me today, I'll be honest. I tried to go out to the store and I won't even get into the whole thing. It's like nothing new. I have been having really great interactions with people, but I also feel this sense that we do carry a lot of that gamma light more and more as we go through, or photonic light, or however we want to understand it. But it's essentially like what Kate and I are really talking and thinking about lately. It's essentially antimatter coming in and correcting, not necessarily annihilating matter, but definitely transfiguring matter. And so that's clearly creating all kinds of chemical reactions on a molecular level. So I tend to think that's why some of us have like a hard time operating in the world, but that is how we're like anchoring in light, at the same time. So it's pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, I do believe that gamma light is what ionizes the atmosphere, and then which would be known as like Jupiter realm emanating, which would be like the fascia and the parietal lobes. And so that's why people that are going through that kind of evolution and reconnecting at that ionized level are really doing a lot of work on this earth and really transforming it and creating this like grid of it's really restoring the ancient earth not the Elohim Earth that was like overlaid, or like the Saturn moon matrix or whatever, this like overlay of Saturn and Venus configured to the freaking heart and feeding the upper atmosphere of Saturn. Well, that's all changing. That's being ionized like everything else. And this is all backed up by science. These are all papers currently coming out. You can check my community page, you can check description, and Patreon. I do all like free content. From what I can tell, it's all accessible. So definitely, if you just want some inspiration or to catch up with um, I've been finding or like connecting dots on, or what I'm able to express better, because I only have certain keys, as I've always said, but they're pretty like clear to me as far as how I convey them. Maybe not so much, but I'm getting better at that. So definitely stick with me. Let's see what you guys are up to. Yeah, for sure. Everything. So I've been saying that fascia transcribes our DNA, and a lot of science is coming out and saying the same thing. They're not directly saying the fascia system, which, you know, is what it is. But if you read between the lines, it's very easily detectable. Cilia is spoken about a lot, and how that really is like part of the transcription, and different parts like the mitochondria and the different parts of the cell that actually like read and transcribe information are part of this emanated system that, you know, is completely coming back online, um, much more completely. And it has a lot to do with the magnetosphere and iron that we were emanating from like within our core as humans. And that as that falls away more and more, we see Sahara dust. Now, I found something so interesting that I don't know, I'm sure I've seen before, but I don't remember studying it extensively, where it's showing an amazing, I don't know, it's not a relic, but like archaeological site that's definitely, it looks like Jupiter. But it's on Earth. And it's just really interesting. Again, that's a story that I've shared very recently. I will try to link it below. I'll go through this and try to put as many links as I can in the description. But it's super cool. And that's, yeah, in the Sahara. So, like, there's a lot happening there. And it's all connected. I've seen that it should be a moon system, because apparently the moon really affects like the different matrices or the different realms. And I think I understand why, but that's, yeah. I mean, I kind of feel that moons are stars essentially, and we emanate planets, we emanate bodies, and they develop and they transfigure and they shift and they evolve, and it's really cool. It's really exciting. I wish we knew more or could talk about it more openly, because it seems to not be a very large conversation that I hear, at least not the way that I'm understanding it. And I would love to have it be a much larger conversation, but like in a more um, realistic like way, like true reality, and true to fundamental, yeah, the way that spirit science really works, not the shit that we've been given over the past several years. I mean, there's some good work out there, please don't get me wrong, but there's just so many arrows pointing in this direction that's away from some of the coolest shit that I'm finding. Just saying. let's see. Yes, the fascia brings the true information to the DNA. Yeah, and Kate is helping me understand some of the really vague things that I've been given and just like going on faith. Like Kate's really filling in the blanks and even being able to simplify things that seem so complex. And that's really exciting. I'm excited too, you guys. I'm with you on the excitement. I think we're in the rebuilding stage. In my last video, I said a line that I saw recently in the Gematria database that said that, um, that foundations are what are going to rebuild the new earth and whatnot. And so, I'm just trying to understand what I can do, um, and how I can best manage my energy and like figure out the whole light body thing because it does operate differently. And I know that we've all got super great insights, so I hope we can talk about that more. Feel free to let's start a conversation about it on my Patreon. I don't really know if that's the best place to do it, but right now, I have TikTok going and all kinds of stuff. So any input you guys have, I would love to have it there. Any platform that you can find on the link tree. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before I hang up the phone? You guys are amazing. I'm really happy that you're here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I guess it's that, saying peace is the prize is an adjustment in itself to like really understand what that means for me. Um, Figuring all of that shit for the better everywhere for everyone. I really hope that everybody can see and know that miracles are possible and happening. Sustainable miracles are happening everywhere. And I suppose that's all for now. And I love you guys. And I hope that you have a beautiful evening. And just keep riding the electromagnetic waves of the rapture. And be guided. And yeah, thank you for your work as well. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Gladly. Again, cool things to check out. Just click through someplace to leave thoughts and leave your insights as well, and share with all of us. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Peace.